Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to share this bronzy, pretty, actually very simple to recreate, and I actually shared this look on my Snapchat. I did a tutorial, many of you loved it and told me that you guys would love to see it on YouTube so you guys can replay it and try to do it at home. So if you want to learn how I create this look, please keep on watching. So the first thing that I did was apply a lot of loose powder underneath my eyes. I used the Shiseido translucent powder, and then I am putting my Air Patrol eye primer from Benefit Cosmetics, and then I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. Then I grabbed my Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadows are very pigmented and they're so beautiful. They're bronzies, there are a lot of earth tones, and I just absolutely love those type of colors, and I always gravitate towards those shades. So this palette gives you a lot of room to play with and create so many different looks. So the first color that I grabbed was the color Topaz, and I'm applying this right on my crease with this brush from Iconic London. This is a blending brush, and you just want to make sure that you apply this shade right on the crease and blend it out to the inner corner of the eye, and actually bring it out to the outer corner of the eye, and then blend it upward to the tail of your brow. And this is just gonna give you a nice effect of an almond shape effect on your eye. I'm repeating so much myself, but anyway, I always say this on my videos, it really makes a difference when you blend it upward, because it just makes your eyes not droopy and not sad. So yeah, the next color that I'm going to grab is this one that is called Bronzity. And Bronzity, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I always have problems with these names because I'm like, when I read them, like I cannot read them in Spanish, but it's actually pronounced differently, so it's so weird. Anyway, so what I did is I grabbed this flat brush from CrownBrush. I'm gonna list all the brushes down below so you know exactly which ones I'm using, and I am putting this, dabbing the color in the outer corner of the eye and in the inner corner of the eye, and then I'm connecting it like right on in the crease, like right in that socket of the eye. And then I'm going back to the blending brush from Iconic and really blending the color, the edges of the color, so that it doesn't look too harsh. And then as you can see, I'm actually blending it upward as I usually do, and then I just take my time and just blend. Just make sure that you blend right exactly where the crease is, so you kind of connects both sides, the inner corner and the outer corner of the eye. Don't try to bring the color to up to like the brow bone. Try to like just make sure that that brush stays in the middle. Now it's time to get rid of all that loose powder from underneath my eyes with this big fluffy brush from Modest Cosmetics, because I'm going to start doing my bottom lash line. I am going to use the shade Topaz, which was the one that we used for the crease, mixed with Citrine, which is the orange shade. And I actually really love that shade orange that she picked for the palette, because it really makes a difference when you put it like on your bottom lash line or even on your crease or like all over the eye, because it makes your brown eyes stand out, and I absolutely love it. Then I'm gonna grab this shade called Quartz, and I'm going to apply it right in the middle of the eye where we didn't apply any shadow, because this is gonna make my eyes pop. And also I'm gonna apply it on my underneath my brow bone to give me a little bit of glow. Then I am gonna grab the shade, the black shade from the palette, which is called Obsidian, and I am going to basically draw kind of like an eyeliner, like a shadow eyeliner, before I apply the gel eyeliner, because this is gonna give me like a nice faded smoke out liner effect. So I'm just doing really soft motion with this shadow and connecting it to my bottom lash line. And as you can see, I'm just drawing that liner and I'm bringing it to the inner corner a little bit. Then I'm grabbing this gel liner by Inglot, which is one of my favorites. It's super dark. However, if you're just beginning, it is super hard to take it off or to fix any errors that you did with this liner, because it's super pigmented and it dries super fast, and it's just like, but it's amazing. So if you're starting off, maybe I wouldn't recommend this liner because it's not easy to work with, this gel liner, but it's absolutely amazing. For pictures, it brings, you know, it really stands out, and that's why I love it so much. So I just basically I drew a little liner on top of that shadow liner, and then I'm blending it out with this small brush. I actually don't know the brand of this brush from the top of my head, but I'll list all the brushes that I use down below so you know exactly what I'm using. Then I'm using the Lasting Drama Gel Pencil from Maybelline in the shade Onyx, and I'm lining my upper waterline and also the inner corner of my eye. This is waterproof, by the way, and I absolutely love these liners from Maybelline. They're amazing and they're bulletproof, like they won't come off. It's crazy. Then I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics pencil in Brown K, I believe it's called, and I'm just lining my waterline with it underneath to make my eyes pop a little bit more and to give me a little bit more warmth. Then I basically put mascara at the top and bottom. I'm using the Telescopic mascara at the bottom. And then once you finish up putting mascara, you want to move on to apply your false lashes. I'm using here Lilly lashes in the style Miami, and it's one of my favorites because, as you can see, it gives you like a nice extension effect, and they just open up your eyes and they're beautiful. Next, I am going to apply my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This is going to bronze up my skin and give me that nice defined jawline, and also define, like, help my cheekbones be lifted a little bit more. And then I'm applying the highlighter Citrine by Jouer Cosmetics, and I'm actually really in love with the formula of their new highlighters for fall. They're beautiful, so I totally recommend those. And we have come to an end, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Here is the finished product. I hope that you're able to recreate it at home. It's really super simple to do, so if you do recreate any of my looks, don't forget to hashtag me on Instagram at hashtag Kamila Bravo. I leave all the details down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.